A few months ago, we invited you to partner with us in raising funds to acquire the 4,000th item in the Richard C. Kessler Reformation Collection. You responded strongly to that call, and I'm excited to let you know what we've accomplished together. The centerpiece of the Kessler Collection has always been the figure Martin Luther, who in 1517 set off centuries of church reform that we often call the Protestant Reformation. And we often mark the beginning of that Reformation as October of 1517, for that's the month when Martin Luther nailed his 95 Theses to the door of the Castle Church in Wittenberg. But October of 1517 was hardly the beginning of Luther's work on reform. In fact, for the 5 years previous, he had been in Wittenberg lecturing on the Old and New Testaments, and 6 months before he wrote the 95 Theses, he had his first book published. And I'm excited to let you know that that first Luther publication is now part of the Kessler Reformation Collection. This here is Luther's commentary on the 7 penitential Psalms, published around March of 1517 by Grunenberg in Wittenberg. Now, of course, after Luther became famous, this work was published by many people, republished some 8 times in the next 8 years after the publication of the 95 Theses. But this first edition, this early Luther publication, is quite rare. It's so early, in fact, that on the title page, Luther spells his name L-U-D-E-R, the original spelling of his family name. This first edition now joins many other significant Luther firsts in the Kessler Collection, works like Luther's first translation of the New Testament into German, his first hymnal, and his first catechism. As we do with all of our works, we commit as a library to making this work as widely accessible as possible. And so in the next few months, you'll see us issue a fully digitized version of this first Luther book. And this summer, Professor Tim Wingert will publish an essay in Lutheran Quarterly exploring the significance of this first Luther publication. We're thrilled that this is now a preserved work, safe here in the Richard C. Kessler Reformation Collection, and accessible for researchers all over the world. And we thank you for partnering with us to make this happen.